In this devotional, I'm going to share with you 3 thoughts from Acts chapter 20, verses 28 through 32, where I'll answer the question, what responsibilities do elders have? Acts chapter 20, verses 28 through 32 says, "Pay careful attention to yourselves and to all the flock, of which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers, to care for the church of God, which he obtained with his own blood. I know that after my departure, fierce wolves will come in among you, not sparing the flock. And from among your own selves will arise men speaking twisted things to draw away the disciples after them. Therefore, be alert, remembering that for 3 years I did not cease day or night to admonish everyone with tears. And now I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you the inheritance among all those who are sanctified." Paul speaks to the elders of the church at Ephesus, not even at Ephesus, but at another city while he's making his way down to Jerusalem. And he gives them this wondrous advice, this terrific advice, letting them know that they need to remain firm in the faith, that they have been given an excellent trust through the Holy Spirit to care for the church of God, and that there are enemies rising up, even within their own midst, that they have to be on the alert for. These elders have a responsibility to care for the people that they have been given authority over. And as such, they need to recognize that along with their rights as elders come the responsibilities inherent to the task. Here are 3 thoughts from Acts chapter 20, verses 28 through 32, answering the question, what responsibilities do elders have? Thought number 1, care for the church. The elders are responsible to care for the church. That means the people who are in the church, this congregation there at Ephesus, these elders must care for them. And the way that they can best care for these people is by communicating to them the gospel of Jesus Christ, by revealing the mysteries of his grace, by letting them see the glories of what he has done for them. This is how the elders are to care for the church, by proclaiming those good things that Paul had spent so much time teaching them. The elders have a responsibility to care for the church. Their spiritual authority isn't just so that they can tell the people what to do. It's so that they can direct them in matters spiritual and practical. Thought number 2, defend the church. Paul lets these elders know that there will be those who twist the scriptures coming up against them. That there will be people who will try and lead the congregation astray. And they need to be ready to defend against those threats. In order to defend against such threats, what do you have to do? You have to know the scriptures. You have to know the gospel, and you have to be able to identify when somebody is saying something other than what has been given to them by Paul. The elders have this responsibility of caring for the church. That means teaching them in the right things, but also defending the church. That means making sure that those who would lead them astray are getting chased off. Thought number 3, remain alert. The elders have this responsibility of caring for the church, of defending the church, and in order to do both, they have to remain alert. They need to be aware of the things that are going on within their community and within their congregation. They have to remain alert so that way they can see when threats arise. That way they can see when someone might need a little bit more attention and a little bit more care. The elders have to remain alert and be aware of what's going on if they are going to live up to the responsibilities that have been given to them. The elders have no option for laziness. They cannot let their guard down. They have to remain alert and make sure that they are paying attention to what's going on both within the congregation and in the culture at large. Because when they fail to do that, then they're no longer able to effectively care for the church or to defend her. These 3 thoughts come from the assigned reading of Acts chapters 19 and 20. If you'd like to read through the Bible with me, you can do so by clicking on the link below or by joining the Facebook group Through the Bible, where we are reading the text of Scripture together.